Things were supposed to be different for me. I look in the mirror. I would not bet on that guy.
Although the divorce has been finalized, there's still the outstanding matter of the family home.
I object.
To what?
That's contempt.
We're not in a
Okay,
courtroom.
I feel like you guys are ganging up on me. My
3-6.
chair's not as high as yours.
There's a tiny lever
Can we
under
just,
it.
like, please?
Court's adjourned.
We're not in court.
If you keep looking in the rear view, you're gonna swerve off the road. The question you gotta ask yourself is, what's next?
That was your pep talk?
That's all I got.
You're cupping your wrist a little bit. Did you hear that?
I can barely hear you.
Wait right here, Mrs. Nussbaum. I'll be right back. I found a kid who swings a golf club like a dream. What's your name?
I'm not into older guys, but I'm flattered.
Hey, get out of here. Who coached him?
His dad.
Why'd he stop playing?
His dad.
I'd like to try to qualify him for the U.S. Amateur Championship. I think he could win it all.
You don't need to cut the corner here.
Why go around when you can just go over?
Tell me you don't want to go on this trip.
I don't want to go on this trip.
Your mouth's saying one thing, but those eyes are saying something else.
This series uses golf to talk about a very important and actual topic that is feeling part of a family. Price arrives in Santi's life and vice versa in a moment of their lives when they need each other the most, probably. Unfortunately, this doesn't always happen in real life. But this message is really important. You agree with me?
Oh, yeah, I do agree. We were talking about that sort of, we're social animals. And so no one likes being, feeling that they're alone. And even people that say they're kind of loners, I feel like, yeah, I can sometimes be a loner in the house, but I like to hear activity going on in the house. I don't like to be totally by myself. And I think the idea of, Judy was talking about sort of, the idea of family that, yeah, you get born into a family and then we choose a family and we sort of all make this decision to sort of, be together and go through this.
In fact, Judy, what I really liked about Amber is that she's not the usual grumpy and nagging ex-wife, but a woman who still loves and has positive feelings for Price, but at the same time, she wants to be independent. She wants to follow her independent life. So that's an aspect that is not usual to see in a TV series. You agree?
Yeah, I really liked that about the character of Amberlynn. I liked that she wasn't, that she still had so much love for Price. And I would like to think that they would still be together if maybe Price could have evolved. Exactly. I think that if we went back in time to where their relationship started to fall apart, there was an event, but also just the fact that they were dealing with something in two very different ways. And Amberlynn probably just has better boundaries than Price. She just got there faster. But I do like how much she loves him, how much she supports him emotionally, but also financially.
Yes.
And I think she really believes in him. And I think that we see the version of his family, which maybe is Amberlynn, and his new chosen family, which is this group of people, and they're all looking for redemption, and they all really need to find some meaning in life.
But there is sort of, we talk about sort of Price not evolving, and, maybe this falls into sort of gender stereotypes, but, sometimes there are examples of, like the Beatles that clearly, evolved, but then there are bands like AC/DC and the Ramones that they don't evolve. They just do the same thing over and over and over. And yeah. I think Price sees himself more as an AC/DC Ramones type band. And why can't you get back to liking?
Wait, but we like to rock out.
Yeah, but you want to go from meditate, I want to hold your hands to, this trippy kind of number nine. And it's like, what about just doing,
We're gonna rock and roll all night,
yes,
man.
Right.
And part of every day.
Oh, and last question. I think that one of the most challenging aspects of this series was convincing professional golfers who watch the show and find the characters believable while playing this sport. How much did you work on that? And now that the series finished, are you still playing golf?
Yeah, I started learning golf for the show, even though my dad was a good golfer growing up. I had just never picked it up. So that, to me, was one of the most fun things about this show, was learning this. And I was playing yesterday. So I really see it as something that, I'm never going to stop doing. And then with getting the pros that we have in the show, that just helped to kind of make it feel real. So I remember on our first movie that I did with my brothers, when we had James Caan there, somehow that made it feel like a real movie. And same with this, when you have Colin Morikawa and Max Homa and Keegan Bradley and Wyndham Clark, when they show up, it's like, okay, this is real. This isn't just something that we're, screwing around with. So it's just a nice thing. And in terms of how golfers will feel with, the believability, they're certainly going to believe it when they see those guys hitting, because that's real.
Yeah.
Our march towards world domination begins today.
Come on, let's do this.
You sure about this?
You've been saying I need to move on. Maybe this is my chance.
You've put everything you've got into this kid.
How good are you?
Like, really good?
Like really, really good?
Yeah, all the reallys.
And I'm just nervous. If it goes sideways, I don't know if you'll come back this time.
This is your shot at redemption? This is your mulligan? We might need to skip out on this. I want you to bring the RV around. I'm going to be walking out, maybe running. When you see me coming... Actually, this might not be over. I'll call you back.
Hello, French gymnast with Trevor Immelman. What a tournament we have in store.
This game takes and it takes. The game's finally giving me something back.
I'm used to it. People liking me just for golf, same as Dad.
You are my friend, and that's got nothing to do with how well you swing a golf club. I care about you more. We're like Butch and Sundance, like Thelma and Louise, like Turner and Hooch.
You know all those characters died, right?
Hooch lives.
No, Hooch takes a bullet and bleeds out at the end.
Why? That's so unnecessary.